Perhaps you have spiritual gifts and you'd like to turn this newfound intuition into a business. Well, how do you do that? What are the first steps that you take? My guest today is an entrepreneurial business coach for the helpers and the healers, and her name is Michelle Barr, and she's here to help us with this very topic. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So, where does this come from that we suddenly want to have a whole new business identity that's based on energy and intuition?
It really emerges from within. There's this life calling. And so I took a lot of traditional paths trying to answer that calling over the years, but it just wasn't coming together where I could show up in the marketplace and be all of me and use my gifts in the way that I was being called.
So when you have a calling and you're not sharing it with others, what's that like?
It really makes every area of your life feel like it's not working. You're looking for that significance, and you pay a high price for it because you're getting that calling and that nudging and opportunities, and then there's just that fear and that hesitancy. And so I wasn't happy. I worked in a lot of jobs I didn't love. It affected my children, my home, my marriage, every area of my life because I was so miserable.
So you're an author and a business coach. What are some of the basics that an individual would need to know to bring this type of business out into the world?
One is get in business now, is start. There are things you can do right now to build it. You don't have to wait until you get ready. And you can build it at your own pace as you're transitioning out of whatever you're wanting to leave to step into it. It's really about getting that message, getting yourself out there. So learning how to do it, deciding you're in business, putting up a website, getting on social media, and getting out and networking and practice talking about what these gifts are and what you can do to help other people.
What about the role of fear? Fear of how we're going to look, fear of starting something new again, fear of how we describe what we do.
There's a lot of fear, and that's why I find that mindset is so important. In my book, The Entrepreneur's Guide to Taking Action, I talk about mindset so much because the proven strategies are out there, and we now have the role models out there doing this and doing it very successfully, and it's our own mindset that self-sabotage and keeps us stuck.
Do you think that the public as a whole is interested in the helpers and the healers in today's world?
I'm finding the past few years it's really gotten much more mainstream. Now that we have all the technology and all the medicine that we need, people are looking for these alternative and complementary solutions and options to help them feel better and to live a better life. And so life coaching has really come on the scene in the last few years. It's actually now shown up in the dictionary, so it's official. And people are starting to really wonder what it is.
And what about the role of charging what you deserve to charge for your services? Because I know that's a big one as well.
This is where helpers and healers get really stuck. The whole issues around having spiritual gifts, charging people when they're hurting, being able to stand in your own value and worth, and it's a fear, and then you really just have to step out there and create a business and decide you're in business and charge for that.
And I think that people also respond to you when you're just coming from that authentic place.
That's where the mindset really comes again too, because I had a lot of ideas in my own head about charging, and then I would put that out there. I wouldn't ask and I wouldn't offer and invite in a way that made people want to step in. And when I cleared that up inside of me, I started getting clients who were happy to pay, valued, and got results.
Wonderful. Michelle Barr, thank you for being here with your wisdom.
Thank you.